Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What episode are we at? 49? 40. Really? We're never going to get to 50. We're never going to get to 50. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
How you doing?
Hello, everybody. Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
What is that from? Despicable Me?
Say it again.
Hello, everybody. Where's that from? Where'd I get that from?
Good Morning Vietnam?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because he did a number
It's
of
a Steve
voices.
Carell character. I just don't
it's
know
a
which
Steve
one it
Carell
is.
character. I don't know.
Anyway. Hey, let's just let the elephant in the room. Not Steve. Steve's a cow.
Yeah.
We're going to start with cock pills.
Oh, yeah.
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 So we can get that out of the way.
Okay.
Because that was left over from last week.
Yeah.
So,
What do you want to know about
I don't
cocktails?
it's your topic. You put it, it's in white, so it says cock pills.
Cock pills.
That's you. See, I told you he was going to fucking forget.
Yeah, I told him he was going to too.
I wasn't going to forget. I was just going to try to segue into it instead of just starting off with cock pills.
Okay, fine. So, Monopoly. The board game.
Okay. Not Albertson's version of
No.
whatever the fuck they're doing,
Fuck
right?
no.
Okay.
So let me get to those are my notes. Monopoly welcomes. They're changing pieces.
Oh, God.
So, what you played Monopoly?
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten to at the end of a game of Monopoly?
Yeah.
The correct way?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your favorite piece?
Like player piece?
Yeah.
Didn't matter.
Okay.
But Top Hat usually was
Really?
my go-to, yeah.
So they're retiring several. They are they are replacing the boot,
Yeah.
the thimble,
Yeah.
because most millennials don't know what a thimble is,
All right.
and the wheelbarrow.
Why the wheelbarrow?
I don't know. I thought for sure when I started reading the story that it was going for whoever wrote this, I didn't put this in my show notes,
Okay.
but whoever wrote it, first on the headline it said that they were removing the ship,
What?
the thimble, and the wheelbarrow. But then you read the story and it's the boot. I thought for sure they'd remove the top hat or the iron.
Right.
I mean, especially that iron. That's the kind where you sit on the fucking fire
Yeah.
and then you fucking iron and then you sit it back on the fire, you know? So they're replacing it with, any idea what like something, okay, I don't like, when I sit up, I don't project on the mic very well.
It's okay.
So anyway, what would be something that you think that they should replace some of the old pieces with?
Don't ask me that. You should ask me what I think they're going to replace it with.
Isn't that what I asked you?
No.
What?
You said, what would I like or something like that? Like, as if a preference.
Okay. What do you think they're going to replace it with?
There's definitely going to be an iPhone.
Negative.
What?
You want to try another one?
No. Because you just shot my fucking dreams right out of the fucking sky.
Ready?
Yep.
They're going to have a golden rubber ducky,
Okay.
a T-Rex,
Okay.
and a penguin.
All right.
That's weird. What?
So,
Because if I
in
push
the original game,
what? Yes.
the only living thing
I know.
Was the dog.
was the dog.
Correct.
Scotty gone.
Was it a Scooty?
But
Was it a Scooty?
everything else,
Was an inanimate object.
something that almost resolve, like, it's about wealth,
Yeah.
which is what the money or the game's about, right?
Well, so
iron.
the iron, actually, believe it or not, he's correct. The iron signified because
That you're well dressed. No,
Okay.
that you're well dressed.
so that's not what I heard.
Oh.
I heard that the original Monopoly signified the iron as slavery ownership. As the slaves, you would have slaves that, or servants. Let's just drop the slave thing. Servants that would iron your clothes.
Okay.
Okay. The top hat, obviously being in high society. The ship, because it's not a boat. Somebody said it was a boat. I'm like, no, that's a ship. The one that always struck my, because yes, I knew what you're talking about, but the cannon. Do you remember the cannon?
No.
There was a cannon. Do you remember the cannon? Yeah. Must have been before you were born.
Maybe. Because I don't remember a cannon.
Yeah. The original was a cannon.
I don't know.
Do you know how many pieces there are? I got this totally wrong.
I don't know. 10?
I thought 6.
10?
8.
8.
There's enough for 2 people per side of the board.
Huh.
So obviously 6, which is what I thought, would make no sense because.
Well, then you'd have more choices.
So I played Monopoly as a young kid, basically.
Didn't we just talk about this earlier?
And then I took a mathematical approach to it. And
Cool.
if you are able to secure all 3 of the orange pieces,
Yep.
you're
Orange.
you're
Okay.
guaranteed to win.
Are orange on the other side of Boardwalk and Park Place, or just before you get to Boardwalk and Park Place?
Yeah, so you go down the first, hanging right at the jail, all the way down right before free parking, those 3 spots.
Oh, okay.
Mathematically, if you own those 3 spots, you're going to win the game.
Yep.
This pen doesn't work.
The 2 light blue ones were good too.
Was it the light blue or dark blue?
Light blue.
The light blue, because if you get the light blue, you're securing like most of that entire row, which would be, but you've got a public utility, a railroad, and a chance on that side.
And now you lost 95% of our listeners. Because they have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
But if you could secure the orange, guaranteed win. If you secure the red right after, it's going to be a lot faster.
Yeah.
Right, I got you. If, was the orange Illinois and Indiana, or was that the red?
I don't remember the names.
You don't
The dark
remember.
blue was the one right before go, wasn't it?
That's the Boardwalk and Park Place. Everybody knows that one. Everybody.
Yeah, that one's just a luck strategy. Because if you hit it, you're going to be broke.
Yeah. Especially if you got a fucking hotel on it.
But the chances of hitting those 2 spots are fucking rare.
What are you looking for?
A fucking pen. I have no pen on this desk. So burp, fart, and a sneeze.
Yeah, excuse you.
So let's back up for a second. Have you ever had the phenomenon? First of all, have you ever been so sick that it's liquid out of both ends at the same time? You're sitting on the shitter and you're going to throw up.
Embarrassing story of the week, I suppose.
Go for it. Hang on, let me put my papers
Germany.
down. I'm in Germany.
In Germany. And
For fuck's sake.
I go and go to a bar. Now,
No.
I hadn't been around alcohol at this point for about 7 months, I think, during deployment. So,
Okay.
in Germany, got a buddy with me, and we go to a bar. And the bartender speaks really good English. Nice pub, you know. And so I tell him, I was like, just give me something light and tasty and, you know, not too heavy. So me being the dumb American in my 20s, he pours what appears to be a Bud Light into a wine glass. Didn't think anything of it.
Odd.
And they're delicious. Delicious. So I drank 12. I go to the bathroom, attempt to stand up, realize that I no longer have control over my legs. Just don't. Upper body's fine though, so I'm low crawling to the bathroom, pull myself up the fucking urinal, take a pee, kind of stagger back out, and I was like, we need to go. Like, I'm fucked. bartender starts laughing. He goes, yeah. He goes, in America, he goes, something this color would be about 3 to 5% alcohol. This is 14%. And I had 12. Not having touched alcohol in a really long time, so my tolerance is low.
How did you get that far, though?
Pour myself what?
If you don't move,
Because
if you just sit at the bar, you don't notice it.
that's their beer glasses. But to me, being a dumb 20-year-old, I'm thinking it's a fucking wine glass. So,
Oh, it was a flute?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, get in a cab, get back to the barracks.
Yeah, healthy wine glass.
I decided it'd probably be a good idea if I just puked now rather than deal with it in the fucking morning.
Oh, my God. I think I know where this is going.
Go and drop down on the knees, everything. Finger in the throat. Boom. Puking and shitting simultaneously. First time this has ever happened. So all of a sudden, this adult goes, what? Yeah. Luckily, the showers were in the same area as the bathrooms. So when I got all done, I just threw every ounce of clothing I had away, jumped in the shower, cleaned up, and then ran down the hallway naked back to my barracks room. But yeah, I shit my pants as an adult. And I was in shock.
Should I burst his bubble? Get ready. It happens a lot more frequently when you get older. So have I ever given you my rules for over 40?
Don't trust a fart.
Yep. Never, ever trust a fart. Ever.
No, it's not a good idea.
Yeah. Maybe I should go sit on the toilet for that one.
I've done it. I've done it here.
Shit your pants?
No.
Oh.
Just sat down to fart because I wasn't quite sure. Sat down.
I thought he was going to tell me he shit in the fucking studio before. I was like, probably blamed it on the dog we used to have.
It's that damn litter box.
No, she cleans that out before you get here. What's the difference topic?
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
What's the difference between me and you?
No. Oh, I didn't go back to sneeze fart. I got to go back to burp fart sneeze.
Yeah.
So you've had that phenomenon where you've so I've had it the other way around.
Alcohol induced.
Right. So I've had it the other way around where I was just sick, sitting on the toilet, and you're just pissing out your asshole, and then all of a sudden you're like, uh-oh, and what do? Well, you have to grab the garbage can because you can't get up, because if I were to get up and throw up, now you're looking at your own. So anyway, I digress.
I think that helps though. So I've been in that situation.
What? I didn't hear what he said.
That it helps. So I've been in that situation, like just
why was that funny?
Really fucking sick.
Yeah.
Taking a shit, realize, oh fuck, I think I'm gonna puke. Just turn around, and I can't puke on demand without something. Like if I'm like violently ill, like it's just coming out, like there's nothing I can do to stop it. But if I haven't puked yet,
What's so funny?
And I feel like I need
because
to.
this is foreign to me.
If I feel like I need to puke, I'm gonna have to do something, or maybe it's just gonna fucking sit there for a minute while I fucking breathe deep or something to fucking get that ball rolling. Yeah. But if you turn around, see a whole bunch of shit, and you're like, bleh, just helps.
Okay, I didn't know. I had no idea what he was. Yeah.
And there was once where.
So now my story is gonna pale in comparison to all of this shit.
So I'm puking, and then realize that I'm not done shitting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we can hold that in for a second. Spin back around. Shitting through a fucking screen door.
I've also done the.
Flush the toilet.
I've also done the get up and turn around, but luckily enough, I only made it like a half turn, so my ass was already halfway hanging in the shower. Because I can't shut off when one's going. You can't shut off. I don't know how the fuck you have. You must have a strong asshole muscle.
Willpower.
His name was Will?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I've got that Special Gene, this shall not pass.
Oh my God. So all this brought to you by a couple days ago. I'm leaving the house and take a big swig of Coke. Okay. And
Coke?
as
Diet Coke.
Yeah, Diet Coke, whatever.
Gross.
Beverage of choice. I get to the stop sign and the sun is in. So, and a burp is coming, but a sneeze is coming. And then, have you ever had that? Have you ever had a burp and a sneeze at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the burp
It hurts.
Yeah.
Though.
Yes. Very
Like
much so.
fucking,
Yes. So
Yeah.
it was the burp and the sneeze, and the fart just decided to be a fucking bonus. And I was like, what the fuck? I could have exploded if I held any one of those three in. I could have been dead.
do you fart
Oh, yes.
nearly every time you pee?
No.
Oh.
However,
Does that occur, though?
oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially in the men's room for some odd reason.
Yeah. So if you're pissing without farting, it's like having an orchestra without the wind section. It's just not the same.
My God.
It's just not the same. About midstream, burp, and then you just keep going.
So since we're on shitty dad jokes, did you hear about the new group called Cellophane?
No.
Yeah, they're mostly rap.
Well, mostly.
Mostly. So what's the difference? So told you that my cousin's coming to live with us. And she's a veterinarian or a vegetarian or a vegan. Have we decided what the fuck she is?
Nope.
Okay, so do you know the difference?
Yeah.
What's the difference? Kind of blurry eyeball.
The vegan thing is basically anything that has a brain, right?
I don't know. Here.
I thought that's what it was.
Here. The core difference. Vegans, which if you look at this word fast enough, it looks like my name. Vegans eat no animal products, while vegetarians don't eat animals. I'm sorry, what? No, I get it, but the way this is written is fucking stupid.
I went to dinner with a gal that was vegan, right? Kind of coworker thing. And so,
Right.
so I'm trying to find a place that I'm going to be able to eat something, and she's going to be able to eat something. And
There's a salad bar at every fucking restaurant. You know that, right?
Do I eat salad?
No, but every restaurant has one.
Yeah, but it's, I
So
mean,
that's basically what Marissa explained to me, that vegans are better, whatever the fuck she is. I should have called her and said, hey, what the fuck are you? She said they always can find something to eat, which can I just breeze right into my next topic?
oh,
Where is it? Just because they actually segue together. The Chip Buddy. The Chip Buddy. It was the last thing I texted everybody. Chip Buddy, Chip Buddy, Chip Buddy, Chip Buddy, Chip Buddy, Chip Buddy. I'll come. Let me do the vegan thing first. Okay, so vegans don't eat animal products, while vegetarians don't eat animals, but may eat products that come from them, such as dairy and eggs. Although all vegans tend to follow the same set of clear-cut guidelines, eat nothing that came from an animal, there are a few different types of vegetarian diets.
so this girl,
Wait. Alcoholic beverages. Mm-hmm. One of these two, the one that doesn't eat anything that comes from an animal,
vegan.
Or vegetarian or whatever. What alcohol comes from an animal?
I don't know.
Because alcohol was on the list of things that they can't.
No, it all comes from.
Yeah, alcohol comes from plants and grains.
Yeah,
So what? Where? Who? Huh?
I don't know.
What is it? The worm that's in fucking tequila?
So
Well, that would be.
Marissa drinks alcohol.
Yep.
So which one doesn't?
Oh, I didn't print that list out because it was more like a graph thing, and I didn't want to use all the color.
There might be something that uses an animal byproduct for its flavoring or something like that.
Odd.
Or color.
Odd.
But like this gal,
Yeah.
we went to a Thai place that said it had a vegan menu.
Okay.
And it only had like 3 things that were absolutely vegan. So the biggest problem that they had, because they had tons of like non-meat dishes that a vegetarian would be fine with.
Okay.
Her biggest problem with finding something was something that wasn't cooked with fish oil in it.
Oh, in a Asian food restaurant?
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Because fish oil is still a byproduct
Right.
of an animal that has a brain or an organism that has a brain.
Right.
So that's where her cutoff was.
So you're telling me that she could eat some people?
They have a brain.
Some people, it's
It might not
sketchy.
function properly, but it's there.
So she could eat jellyfish because they actually do not have a brain.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it's. I understand that it's here we go, that it is a foreign planet to us because I just cannot. Have I ever gone and eaten a salad for lunch? Sure, but I've never not gone somewhere that didn't have a meat type product to put on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and if you look at, it's like there was another graph that I looked at was like, how do vegans, vegetarians, whatever the fuck, get their protein? And it's like you've got to eat a lot of shit, a lot. Like instead of just eating a steak that has 18 grams of protein, right? I'm off the top of my head.
Yeah.
You'd have to eat like 15 pounds of a soy product to get the equivalent.
Not too much anymore. That refining process is better.
But still, you
Tofu and beans.
huh?
Tofu and beans.
Well, no, like the Impossible Burger. Okay, right? I watched a thing on it because if I'm gonna ridicule something, I feel like I need to at least get a little bit of background on it, so
I am putting my paper down
so I can
because
continue
I need to hear this.
to ridicule it, but in a smarter way.
Educated way.
The problem with it is that I can't
Can't what?
ridicule it that much anymore.
Why? I can.
I won't try one.
No.
I still think it's disgusting, but that's just me because I don't like shit like this. But basically, what they're doing is they're using natural plant-based ingredients.
Yep.
But it includes heme.
Includes what?
Heme.
Bless you.
Yeah. So it's...
Is that the stuff that bleeds?
Yeah.
Okay, that's disgusting. Why would you do? So I'm going to interrupt. Here's my biggest argument.
You want to hold hands?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Oh, those are soft.
You're welcome.
What the fuck?
My hands are always soft.
Yeah, because he uses too much lotion.
It's for the ladies.
A little bit of lotion.
I don't use any lotion.
Ew, so that's your man goo. Hey, Jesus. So if you're going to be vegetarian or vaginarian or Jesus Christ, why? Why is it so... why do they go out of their way to make things that resemble, because we know they don't taste like, but resemble meat, like tofu hot dogs
So
and
this
Incredible
actually-
chicken and Incredible burgers.
This actually kind of tastes like beef from what everybody that
but
I've heard.
why?
It's the heme.
But no. Why? Why do you, if you're a veterinarian, God damn it,
Yes.
son of a bitch, why? Why do you need a meat tasting product if you have chosen to be where the fuck are you going?
There are people, that means we're in dual view.
Yes, you are.
So,
Fuck. Hi. How you doing?
so if you
we
look
can't
at
function
it
well.
from a climate standpoint,
A climate standpoint.
yeah. So factory farms put out an incredible amount of emissions.
Yeah.
And it's the burps, not the farts.
You're still not making an argument.
Hang on. Also, the what was it? It was like 70-something% of the agriculture that is grown in the United States, like plant agriculture, is food for the animals. And it was like 35% of the land mass inside the United States is used for farming of animals. So the standpoint is, if everybody switched to vegan,
Not going to happen.
if that happened, then greenhouse gases would be dropped significantly. So just inside the United States, the agriculture puts out more greenhouse gases and is worse for the climate than every other industry combined inside continental U.S. And it's not just the cow, right?
Steve.
It's the food that this cow eats has to be manufactured, has to be transported. So that's the standpoint. So a lot of people are vegan based solely off the climate.
I get that.
So for them, having something that tastes like something that they're used to, but still doing the right thing in their mind, is beneficial. So that's the best way I can answer that.
That was painful.
Sorry.
So moving on to Chip Buddy.
Chip Buddy.
Chip Buddy. Now,
What is Chip Buddy?
see now everybody's jumping on the
I noticed Chip was in upper caps.
Right.
Is that an acronym?
Nope. But that's actually the way it's spelt out on the menu.
Chip.
No, it's
Buddy.
it's Chip Buddy.
Oh, it's the other way.
Yeah. It's just Chip Buddy.
Oh, okay.
So Chip Buddy.
The Canadian
Hey, buddy.
potato chips.
Hey, buddy.
Do you have any Chip Buddy?
Hey, buddy. Not a buddy. So, we just talked about it. Everybody's jumping on the vegan, vegetarian, vaginarian.
Yes,
whatever.
everybody's going to become a veterinarian. There will not be a sick animal anywhere on this planet.
That's right. That's perfect. Vegetarians. Now, Burger King has introduced the Chip Buddy.
Ooh.
You're not going to be intrigued at the end of this. So, before I tell you what it is, the inspiration behind the new sandwich came from a happy culinary accident. Which one of the chain's chefs, according to a message Burger King knew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, McDonald's has chefs. Boone's told us a story about that before.
Yeah.
A Chip Buddy. Hey, Ginger, where are you going? Is a pattyless sandwich with French fries, mayo, and ketchup wedged in between two buns.
It's a what?
A Chip Buddy.
No, the beginning. It's a...
Pattyless.
Then it's not a fucking sandwich.
No, it's not a hamburger. It's a sandwich. Anything between two pieces of bread is a sandwich.
I understand, but I mean, it's Burger King.
It's
so
not.
You can get a chicken sandwich, but it doesn't have a fucking patty, so it's not a fucking anything.
No, it's not even a sandwich. It's just a Chip Buddy.
Fry buddy.
Over there, they call them chips.
What's in between?
There.
Yeah, over there. It's not here. It's in New Zealand.
What's in between the buns?
Chips, buddy. I'm going to pass out. Oh, that was a good one.
Really?
That was fucking funny. What's in between the two bread? Chips, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry. The end of the story. So they're only in New Zealand currently. Yeah. Currently, however, they are thinking of bringing them to the Americas.
We don't like change.
Yeah, well, I think I have an aunt that used to do this. Not take the patty out, but just put fries on a hamburger and eat them all together. So the Chip Buddy and the Chip Buddy with bacon will be available in America.
Gotcha.
Chip Buddy.
So chips like
French fries.
Fish and chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chips, fries. So we did that. Oh yeah, wait. Let me jump to this list real quick.
Yeah.
Let me jump to this
Get on
list.
that list.
Oh, that's right. I need to ask. So, real quick.
Yeah.
Bentley
The car.
the car.
Okay.
Bentley unveils a $2 million roofless car with wood trim made from 5,000-year-old trees. Thank you. That's the exact reaction I had. I'm like, fucking why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? A woman almost got trampled. This is a separate story. Yeah, exactly.
By a 5,000-year-old
By a chip buddy.
tree. Be like, bitch, get out my car.
A woman almost got trampled when she tried to pet a moose in Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
Like we've all said,
Yep.
stupid should hurt.
Yep.
Mickey Mouse. Did you hear about this?
No.
Mickey Mouse finally gets a ride. Did you know that there's never been a ride featuring Mickey Mouse at either of the Disney parks, or any of the Disney parks, to my knowledge?
I'm not up on Disney that much.
Mickey finally gets his own ride at Disney World.
So it's Florida.
Yeah, Florida. And then the next story is Chip Buddy. So before we go on, I was reading this list of, and it's how fucking stupid. So we're gonna start with the EP because your list is gonna be inherently smaller. So if somebody in your one of your cousins were coming here, okay, what would be the one thing that you say you've got to see this when you come to Las Vegas?
Just the strip, I guess.
More specifically, everybody's going to go see the strip. What's the one thing that you can't leave until you see this? Oh, I'm touching the thing again.
I don't know. There's nothing amazing.
You?
Probably 3 things.
Yeah. I'll take whatever you got because the list that these people were coming up with were stupid.
Bellagio Fountain.
That's on the list.
And then if you're there, you go check out the inside of the Bellagio where they got the art display and all that. Red Rocks.
We
Okay.
haven't even seen Red Rock.
Red Rock Canyon? Red Rock Canyon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Desert Fire, the rock place that you see.
Valley
on the
of
side.
Fire.
Yeah, Valley of Fire.
So honestly, I've seen both a long time ago. Valley of Fire at dawn is far more spectacular than Red Rock Canyon. Red Rock Canyon basically is a small Grand Canyon. That's all it is. It's a hole in the fucking ground.
Oh, wait. Is there actually a canyon there?
No, you drive through you're on the canyon floor.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of like Utah.
yeah, it's kind of like Arches or close to the Black Dragon.
Now, those are the things that my non-alcoholic friends, that's where I'm going to take them.
Okay.
Like I took a friend to the Hoover Dam because I was close.
To the goddamn?
It's fucking huge.
Yeah, it's huge.
You know?
Yeah, but once you've seen it, you've seen it.
Yeah, but for somebody that hasn't seen
Correct,
it,
yes.
like take that half-hour drive and just go check it out, you know?
Yes.
My alcoholic friends, though, you're not going to get them up in time for Valley of Fire. They're not going to want to go through Red Rock Canyon.
I can't get you up in time to go to fucking Valley of Fire.
I'm still awake at that time now.
True, that's true. That's true. That's true. That is true.
Yeah, so basically all that shit, I end up doing the roller coaster in New York.
Have you been on it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm not a roller coaster fan. They don't do anything for me, I guess. I don't know.
Didn't you used to jump out of airplanes?
Yeah.
That's probably why.
That's fucking cool.
That's probably why.
But
I'm sure a roller coaster pales in comparison.
the one thing that I did like about the New York roller coaster was the view.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, it does some twisty fucking, you know, everybody fucking screams. Every once in a while you look over and the dude sitting next to you is just fucking like it's going to help.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, you end up super tall, you're over Park Theater at that point. And then when you circle back around, you basically just look all the way down the fucking strip, and you're way higher than anything else.
If you look quick.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't stay up there too long, but I mean, got a pretty cool view. So as far as roller coasters go, the view was awesome. But roller coasters never really, I don't know, because there's no variance. Roller coasters on a track, and that's what it's gonna do. It has no other option.
Oh no, no. Oh no, there are plenty of documented cases of other options happening.
Jumping out of an airplane, parachute, you go down. Oh, but you can go right. Oh, but you can go left. Oh, you can fucking move quick if you want to. You've got options.
You're crazy.
Driving at a high rate of speed.
Oh my God, here we go.
You've got options.
Yeah.
Just don't do anything quickly.
So anything else? You guys are naming all the boring shit that's already been named. Where have I taken you, you fucking asshole?
We've gone
the Berlin Wall.
We've gone to every buffet in town.
No, we have not. We have not. We've gone to the Berlin Wall. We've urinated on the piece of the Berlin Wall.
Yes.
We've seen the chandelier from the Paris Opera House.
Yeah.
I've taken you to Big Rig Jig.
Yeah.
You've seen the fucking firing praying mantis.
Yeah.
Give me something else. What else have I taken you to fucking see?
All the
The
stuff,
cool bathroom in fucking Jean, Nevada. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the fucking cool
50 fucking urinals.
Cool things at what is that, Main Street? Yeah,
Main Street Station, yeah.
They've got a ton of shit in there. Like
Yeah.
that cage that came. What was it? It was an old fucking bank.
Oh yeah.
Fucking yeah. There's a
forgot
whole
about that
list
one.
of shit there.
Yeah, isn't there like 20? There's 28 or 30 something. There's a lot.
There's a lot of shit.
Yeah, and if you when you're underneath that chandelier from the Paris Opera House, there are actually like 5 or 6 things you can see, and that's actually also where you go to the bathroom and piss on the Berlin urine wall. I almost said the urine wall.
Urine wall.
The urine wall. I noticed that
Before anybody tweaks out, it's behind fucking plexiglass. You're not actually pissing on the wall.
No, you're pissing in a urinal. The urinal just in front of the wall.
But even if you missed, you can't actually pee on the wall.
No, and it's so everybody thinks that it's a big slab of the wall. It's only about yay big by 10, 15 feet long, but it's only that big. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
It's no big deal. Actually, have you been to the Mob Museum?
No.
Okay. Have you been to...
I do want to, though.
It's fun. Just don't go with my stepdad. Jesus Christ.
No, you go on a weekday.
Oh, we went on a fucking weekday. We got out on a fucking weekend night. We went in on a Wednesday. We came out Friday night.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
No, I'm but there's 4-hour parking. Free 4-hour parking.
Okay.
If you get there in the daytime, it's free 4-hour parking.
Yeah.
We almost had to pay. That's how long we were in there. Because my dad, whenever he goes to a museum, he insists that, God damn it, I'm getting my money's worth. So he reads everything. And if somebody's standing in front of it, he'll circle around and come back. Because if he doesn't, he'll feel like he missed something. Now, mind you, there's a lot of interesting shit in there. Especially, do you know why on Valentine's Day you get in for free with our Nevada licenses?
Yeah, the Valentine's Day Massacre.
The trial was held at that courthouse. But there's the actual wall, not a piece of, the actual wall with the bullet holes from the Valentine's Day Massacre is in the Mob Museum.
Nice.
It's cool. And all the bricks are, because they've had to dismantle it and put it back together so many times, all the bricks are numbered. So, yeah.
Back to your dad making sure he gets his money's worth.
Just in museums.
So, here's my thought.
I got you.
How long do you have to live? What's your expected lifespan?
Tomorrow? Fucking
No,
hell.
like realistically, like another 25 years or so, right?
Yeah, 25, 30.
Somewhere around there. Right?
Somewhere around there.
Okay. So that's the one commodity that no matter what the fuck you do, you can't make any more of it. You can go out, work your ass off and make more money. You can go out and do shit to fucking
Stop it.
to accrue other things, right? But
Yes.
there's nothing you can do to extend your fucking lifespan. So if you go in and get your money's worth, I think your time is worth more than the money. So if you end up in a museum for an extra hour so that you get your money's worth, it's an hour of time that money couldn't have bought. So I think somebody spending more time at a place to get their money's worth is actually going in the hole.
Yep.
I think they're losing money.
Wait, say that again?
I think they're losing money.
No, say the
So if you are going somewhere that has a cost of admission,
right,
and you end up spending more time in there than anybody else because you want to get your money's worth, I think in the end you're losing money.
Okay. So when you first started out talking about this, you sounded like you agreed with him, and then at the end you sound like you don't agree with him.
No, because all you've got in a commodity that you can't replace is your time.
Right.
So if you're spending more time somewhere so that you get your money's worth, you can always make more money.
Okay.
And you can probably make a lot more money in that hour that you fucking spent there.
Yeah.
Versus.
So now I'm not gonna lie, there are some really cool things in there, but seriously,
But then I want to see them.
yeah. So you can see them and then get the fuck out. The coolest part about it is the people that some of the guys that work there, they're old and they looked a little weathered,
Yeah.
and some of them don't walk so well.
Huh.
It's because they're all old mobsters.
Nice.
Their pictures are on the wall as you go through. You can, oh shit, that was him. Matter of fact, the very first guy you talk to when you go in there. So there is a picture right when you walk in, and all you see is the back of 6 people. He is one of them. There's like 4 guys, three or 4 guys that are still alive that actually worked there, that were actually tried and imprisoned and did their time and are now out and telling people the story. So that part's kind of cool. So I have a quick question for you before we get to my last story.
Yes, sir.
First of all, do you have anything else?
42
No.
minutes.
Yeah, I got you. This will be quick. Question.
Uh-huh.
A taser.
Yeah.
How many volts do they kick out?
It depends on the model. My model?
Not your, oh shit, you're trying to kill somebody model.
I have an X26, which is still the most commonly used law enforcement taser.
Okay.
Initial pull of the trigger, 50,000 volts go out
Okay.
until that circuit is connected. So when the 2 probes enter a body and it completes the circuit, automatically knocks down to 5 volts of DC power. The wattage is not that high once that contact's been made.
Okay. So that kind of answers my question. Because in all of these, so never mind. I don't want to ask the question now because now I sound like a fucking moron. Anywho,
Everything that Taser makes, and Taser is a company, it stands for Thomas Edison's Electric Air Rifle. So that's what Taser actually stands for. It's an acronym.
got it.
Everything is extremely well regulated to minimize possibility of death.
Damn it.
It still happens.
Tase them.
Right? Like back in the day when they used pepper spray that was actually made out of pepper oil, they would hit somebody with that, and then an officer would hit them with the taser. Taser sparks that fucking oil on fire. Now they're on fire.
Yeah.
So like it's a constant improvement to reduce the possibility of fatalities. So kick down voltage, the 5-second stopper. So you pull the trigger once, that thing's going for 5 seconds unless you shut it off. 5 seconds is plenty. You can stack it though. So you can hit them, they start dropping, flopping. You can actually let go of the trigger, hit it again, and you've just stacked another 5 seconds onto it. But you can't go longer than 20. Yeah. And the reason for the stacking is so that you can drop your taser while it's still active if you have multiple threats.
So question.
So you go and tase this guy over here, stack it, and then go hands-on with that guy.
Oh.
And this guy's still doing the kicking chicken. You don't have to worry about him for fucking 20 seconds.
So when they're dancing, if you go up and touch them, are you going to get zapped too?
No.
Why not?
It's you can fucking handcuff somebody with metal
But if
as they're being tased.
But
and you're not gonna get hit.
if somebody's getting electrocuted and you touch them, you're going to get electrocuted. Yes.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so why is the difference?
The difference is the
Wattage?
connection.
Oh.
No, it's the connection. So the taser's electricity.
But what if you accidentally touched one of those barbs? Maybe?
You have to be in that circuit's completion.
Oh, okay. So
So-
if you grabbed them both,
If you go and stick a fucking fork in an outlet and you get
Whee!
electrocuted, right? The electricity's shortest route is through your hand, through your arm, down your legs till it grounds.
Right.
Right? If somebody gets involved, that person's body could end up with less of a resistance. So now that electricity is like, ooh, faster route, goes through that second person down to their ground. Who knows?
right,
Electricity's funky, but it'll always go the fastest route.
right,
Just like water.
right.
In a taser, it's between those two probes, and that's all there is to it.
So it's just I'm so literally it's just between those two probes. So there's an arc point between those two.
Correct.
It has nothing. But let me ask you this. The further what's the trajectory range? What's the maximum range?
Green caps are 15 feet. No, 30 feet.
Okay, so at that, do they cone out?
Oh, yeah, they continue to spread. At 30 feet, you're almost at shoulder width.
Oh shit!
So you want to be as close as possible.
So the next
not too close.
The next question, the next question that is, if it's shoulder length apart, is it less of a charge that they're getting or more?
The charge won't matter.
So even though that arc point is now 12 inches across,
You know what an AED is, right?
I'm sorry, who?
An AED. It's the life-saving.
The defibrillator,
fucking-
yeah.
And it tells you to place a pad here
Yep.
and place a pad here because that's crossing the heart.
Correct.
That's ideally where you want your taser probes to go, is cross the heart,
Oh shit.
so that when it crosses the heart, stops it millisecond. But it's just enough that your whole fucking body freezes up.
Yeah.
If you don't cross the heart and you cross a lung, anything like that, you'll get the same effect. When people defeat the taser, it's because the probe was a bad probe, or it got them in a goofy spot where that doesn't really affect anything.
Oh, okay.
Like a drive stun without the cartridge.
Yeah.
And you just drive it, it's just between those 2 points.
Got it.
So at that point, it's just a pain thing. So you're going to want to put it as close to their heart as possible on their back so that it just freezes up those muscles.
Okay, last story. You got time for one more? We got time for it's one more. It's quick. It's more of a funny thing because I want his reaction. Because as soon as I started reading this, I'm like, right.
Yeah.
So, is your meth contaminated with the coronavirus?
Meth?
Methamphetamine. Real quick, I'll go through this real quick.
I don't know.
Is your meth contaminated?
Oh, okay. I thought you were going on to something else and was like, what the fuck was that?
No, that's my headline sheet. You actually have your headline sheet right there. Is your meth contaminated with the coronavirus? This Indiana Police Department is offering to test for you. She's already got it. Then that's where I started laughing too. This Indiana Police Department is offering to test it for you to make sure you're safe. Say this word for me. Montpelier?
Yeah.
Okay. So the Montpelier Police Department in northern Indiana posted a PSA to their Facebook page about the virus that's causing panic in parts of the world. Quote, like many of you, we know that several of these popular used street drugs have made their way into our communities from countries that are overwhelmed with the devastating coronavirus outbreaks. No, people are not importing meth. Meth can be made downstairs.
Yeah, it's not cost effective.
No. That's where I'm like, what? I mean, I understand that meth heads are probably going to fall for this because they're baked out of their gourd anyway. Meaning your stash could be contaminated. The department wrote, beginning Monday, you could bring your meth, heroin, fentanyl, carfentanil, cocaine, or other illicit street drugs for free testing. That's right, free. For large quantities, please call ahead.
Nice.
So, It continues. See, I told you this was a good one. The post has since been deleted, and the police department authorized a new Facebook post. Stand by. To our followers and likes of our recent post, we appreciate your support of our efforts to do what we can to keep our community streets safe as possible from the use of illegal drugs and drug-related activities. Not an easy task for a small department with limited resources, the department said. And while the post was only meant to be a lighthearted attempt to raise attention to our efforts, it has become necessary to remove the post due to some
Overwhelming response.
contents back and forth between respondents that ranged from spiteful, inciting, and vulgar down to outright just plain mean. All contrary to our mission. Again, those who support the effort of law enforcement to make this world a better place to live, we thank you. To those who harm befell, our apologies, thank you. So far, that's a different story. So I didn't put it on here, but
What did you put on there?
any idea how many arrests were made?
I'm going to go with 7.
Close. Not close. 16.
Oh.
16 idiots fell for it.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep. I'm like, I would have left the fucking post up. The hell, who the fuck cares what the trolls are saying back and forth? If you can get that many morons to come in and go, test my drugs, they're like, click, click.
Posting it every week.
Yeah, exactly.
So, here's my thought on this.
So the only reason why I did it is I wanted his thought on it because I thought it was fucking hilarious.
I think it's fucking hilarious. However, from a criminal mindset, you go in, you get arrested for it, and you go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
You set me up.
What they've done is entrapment.
Yeah.
And then you can sue the department and make more money in that legal case than you could selling your drugs.
So, however, if they apprehended them before they arrived at the police department, it is no longer entrapment because then they are just transporting illicit drugs for the use of sale.
I suppose.
No.
But how are they getting the information where they're coming from?
Yeah.
Because
Post up down the block.
And what? Just pull over every fucking meth-looking person?
Yeah, it's Indiana.
There's no PC for that.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody
Sorry,
for listening
buddy.
to our whatever.
Sorry, Chip Buddy.
I don't want their Chip Buddy. Thanks for everybody listening to our My Vegas Radio. That's not in here.
It's
Why the
not
fuck did I
our
read that?
Hour.
It is our. It's mine.
It's yours.
It's not mine. It's
your-
ours.
it's
It's
your
yours.
Vegas radio.
It's my Vegas Radio, not mine Vegas Radio. It's my Vegas Radio 365. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We got some more subscribers. And hey, on our, so not the video, but the audio part, we are almost at a milestone that I'm not going to jinx it. So probably by next episode, I will have news about us reaching a new milestone.
Nice.
And yes, it is way bigger number than I thought.
Cool.
Because I hadn't looked at it in a while and I went, holy shit.
Nice.
So we're not at 1,000 yet, but we have another milestone that we're just getting ready to cross.
Cool.
I love it. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button.
And if there's any topics you guys want,
Please.
just throw a comment.
Yeah. Oh, also,
I'd say, hey, talk about this shit.
so not only on YouTube, but all of our podcasts, especially Anchor, they have a way for you to click and send us a message. And most of them, I have the messages to public.
Okay.
So nothing's barred.
Cool.
You know, some people have a hard time showing up for work with topics. So
Yeah.
when I have to sit here and come up with everything, this is the kind of show that you get. So if you guys want a cooler show that you participate in, and if you do send us a thing, a suggestion, and it's not if we use it, we will use it because I can't always find shit. Yeah, we're gonna say your name and give you credit, and we'll actually talk about you.
Say
ad nauseam.
Say my name.
Bitch. Chip buddy. So follow our Twitter and Instagram. Go check out our FundMe. We need some money. Cock. Is that it? Too late. I've already pushed the button.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Oh, no. We haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, say goodbye, everybody.
No. You got anything else?
Say goodbye, Chip, buddy.
Oh my God, that was fucking loud. And now we lost another 7 listeners.
Bow, bow,
It's right here.
bow, bow,
Say goodbye, everybody.
bow, bow.